Hello and welcome to WAOH TV. My name is Aaron Coleman. It's that time of year again, 34th annual Chili Open to benefit Akron Rotary Camp. And here to talk a little bit about the Chili Open is Ambassador Jim Redmond and Rotary Camp Executive Director Mella Castner. Welcome.
Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning.
Good
Thanks
morning.
for having us.
Yeah, no problem. First of all, 34th year, time really flies. How did the idea for this come about, Jim? We'll start off with you.
Well, thanks, Aaron. Yeah, I've been around all 34 years. So back in 1990, the Akron Rotary Camp needed a program, a fundraiser to raise $40,000 or $50,000 to replace a program that the Akron Public Schools had been sponsoring out at our camp. And so the idea was born to have a chili open. And in our first year, we raised about $40,000. And here we are 34 years later on the 100th anniversary of the camp.
And Mella, this year's event is February the 3rd at Hale Farm and Village. Where can people register and what do people need to know about this year's event?
So it's very easy. It's chiliopen.net, and they can go on and register. They can do sponsorships. They can do register to golf. They can just buy clubhouse passes to attend. It's that simple. Or if they just want to show up the day of the event at Hale Farm, it's between 9 a.m. and golf wraps up at 1:30. They can just come to the registration line and pay for a clubhouse pass or a foursome or even an individual golfer at the registration. And it's $50 per golfer or clubhouse pass.
Only $50.
Only $50. That's relatively inexpensive price point.
It includes a t-shirt, a golfer bag. Whitey's is the official sponsor, the chili sponsor. So we have a buffet line of food and Arctic beverages. So.
Okay. Jim, talk to us a little bit about the Arctic course. I know that having seen it and heard a little bit about it, it's a challenging course for not only the novice golfer, but also some of the people that will actually go and hit the links during the busy season of spring and summer. Talk to us a little bit about the Arctic course.
Yes, Aaron. Yeah, thanks. We take a lot of pride in how we design our courses and lay them out. No year is the same, but I will tell everybody we have some people show up with full golf bags. All you need is one wedge. Is all you need. You don't need your caddy. We have 5 courses set up. We have a hole-in-one course for the use of a car, and at about 1:30, like clockwork, we give away a car by Vanderveer via our raffle. So the extreme golf is just part of the day. The Whitey's chili warming up, the Arctic beverages, all make everybody feel pretty good because they're all part of something bigger, and they're helping make a difference in the lives of the special children of the Rotary Camp.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mella, as executive director, you've probably been in a lot of these events throughout your time. It's the 100th year anniversary of the Rotary Camp. Talk to us a little bit about Rotary Camp as a whole, who it benefits, and how this event ties into everything that goes into helping out those children.
Okay, I will. So, it's 100 years this year, and we're thrilled to be celebrating that. Who would have thought 100 years ago there were 2 Akron Rotarians looking for a 1-week summer camp for children with polio? So they they founded Rotary Camp. 1 week turned into multiple weeks. Polio has been eradicated around here. And here we are today, continuing serving children with special needs, mental, physical, and behavioral needs. Camp is year-round, respite weekends during the school year, and summer camp during the summer. The Chili Open is extremely important to the Rotary Camp. This committee and Rotary Club, we are the main project of the Rotary Club. So this is their fundraiser for Akron Rotary Camp. And the Chili Open raises the operational dollars for camp that help to bring down the cost of families sending their children to camp, but we never let money get in the way of a child attending camp. So that we offer, camperships for families to apply for.
Yeah, definitely. And as someone who knows a little bit about the camp, having friends and family who have worked there in the past. I mean, I obviously know it's a very important resource in the Akron community, and I understand that, having this fundraiser in place is a big part of that. And Jim, you had said that you were a part of this event for since its inception 34 years ago. Did you ever think that it would evolve into what it evolved into currently?
No, Aaron, you just can't imagine, obviously, when you commit yourself to something over a long period of time. And we've tallied it up, and this year we'll go over the $7 million mark. So if you had
Wow.
asked me back in 1990 if 34 years later we'd raised $7 million for the kids, obviously we would have never believed it. But it's not only for the kids; it's the respite for the families of the special population. And the Rotarians, we see it year in and year out. And so when everybody comes together out at Hale Farm, we know what's going on every summer, and the camp is year round now. And I could have never envisioned that 34 years ago, because it was primarily just a summer camp 34 years ago.
Right. And the sponsors for
Mhm.
the camp and the sponsors for this event have been longtime sponsors. Obviously, Mella, you have Wayne Holmes in the background. That's one of the sponsors for it. Of course, Whitey's Chili. If anyone's interested in sponsoring their business or trying to attach their names to this event, what can people do in regards to that? We'll start with you, Mella.
So they can go to chiliopen.net. So they can call the camp, I'm sorry, at 330-644-4512 or go to chiliopen.net. I'm sorry, I lost my screen, but you can still
Okay.
hear me.
All right, that is chiliopen.net for those of you who are interested either in attending the event or sponsoring the event. It is February the 3rd at Hale Farm and Village. Starts at 9, goes all the way till 3 o'clock. You get a chance to golf in the snow to benefit a great cause, benefit Akron Rotary Camp. Now, before we leave here, do you guys have any great stories of someone hitting a hole in one or a crazy shot in the snow? It doesn't look like it's going to be snowing February the 3rd, but you never know. But do you guys have any great stories of someone hitting a good shot in the snow so they could, let people know a little bit about that?
Well, we've got crazy stories with snow that's 2 feet deep. And Aaron, I have a feeling a week from now might be a little muddy out there. So one of the years we had mud and people were coming in with no shoes on. Their shoes were stuck out in the mud. So
Oh
it might be
no,
that year. But no matter what the weather's like, the Chili Open does go on.
that's right. Mella, do you have any good stories from the Chili Open?
It's just a great day. I mean, people come from all over. They love every aspect. So if they're not golfing, there's putt they can do, and they love to win a chance to win a hole in one on the putt. There's the hole in one contest. Anybody can try it. The chili eating contest is probably, it's not my favorite thing, but consuming 2.5 pounds of chili in less than 2 minutes is
Wow,
just incredible.
that
And
is
The best three
Akron,
incredible.
minutes in sports, Aaron. That's what we like
yeah,
to say every year. The
yeah.
best 3 minutes.
So that's
Oh yeah.
always a fun thing for people to watch. And Akron Tractor is the sponsor of that. And so, these guys want to do it because they win a still product, whether it's a chainsaw or a blower or something like that. So it's a great, great event.
Come on out, support the Akron Rotary Camp. Once again, February 3rd, 9 to 3 at Hale Farm and Village. You get a chance to support some really special people. You get a chance to support a great organization in the Akron Rotary Camp. Jim Redmond, Mella Castner, thank you very much for joining me here this morning to talk a little bit about the Chili Open. I appreciate your time and great stuff. Good luck with the event.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you. Thank you, Aaron.
All right, and that was WAOH TV, Aaron Coleman talking a little bit about the Chili Open with Mella Castner and Jim Redmond. For more information, go to chiliopen.net. Thanks for joining.